17-year-old Hailie Deegan, currently racing in NASCAR's junior program, the K&N Pro West Series, was born into racing and started her off-road career from a very early age.
I started racing when I was 8 years old, off-road trucks with my dad when he made the transition from freestyle motocross to off-road truck racing. For my 8th birthday, my parents got me a truck, so I begged them. Not the typical thing a 7, 8-year-old girl wants, but I wanted one.
Brian Deegan, the motocross, rallycross and X Games pioneer, is the driving force behind Hailie's success, guiding her raw talent from day one.
Once I had Hailie, they had a kids class at the off-road track, and she would stand at the fence. She was like 7 years old and watch the kids race. They had a kids kart class at the time, and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of my job here, I'm racing. And then I thought, you know what, you gotta let my kid pursue their dream. And so we got her a kart. And then about a year into it, she started doing pretty good. The next season, she started winning races.
Her rapid rise through junior racing caught the eye of NASCAR and the hugely successful Toyota development program, who convinced the youngster to race in the K&N Series.
As she got a little older, NASCAR heard about her, tried her out for a diversity program. She ended up getting that deal. And then Toyota had her test the day, and she went out and just killed it. They set track record, with just crazy, perfect day.
So they ended up really taking me and not throwing me into K&N, but we agreed okay, let's try this. I think the K&N series is really good. It's the series right before you go to trucks. There's 3 main levels in NASCAR. So it's kind of like the grassroots racing where all the developing kids come in.
Sharing some similarities with Deegan's off-road racing background, the Las Vegas dirt track gave Hailie a chance to show off her skills at round 11 of the series.
It's a totally different type of dirt racing. There's dirt racing, and then there's pavement racing, and this is its own realm. You don't really know what it is. You can't practice for it either. You're a slick track, just slick as slick gets. And dirt racing where I grew up, it's really heavy, muddy. You go in the cushion, get grip off. This, you're right around the bottom in the blue groove area.
The dirt experience paid off as Deegan managed to take her first pole position of the year.
So right now we're in P1, which is the first time I've been P1 all year, which is really cool for me, especially at the dirt track. And I think that the rest of this weekend, I want to go out being on top, but I'd be happy with top 3, but top 3 to the dirt guys. I feel like if there's anyone that's going to beat me, it has to be another dirt person.
So far, so good. We've had our good days, we've had our bad days. That's the way racing goes, So but it's been fun. It's the journey's just beginning.
Driving the Mobil 1 Toyota, the number 19, Hailie Deegan. Hailie Deegan up there along with Derek Krause in the NAPA car number 16.
Deegan was having an exciting battle up front and led 13 laps before bad luck intervened, throwing a spanner in the works. A broken gear stick had to be cable tied into 4th gear for the remainder of the 100-lap race. But despite 8 cautions and obvious difficulties on the restarts with no gears, she managed to not only stay out of trouble, but climb back into the runner-up spot. Not the result she wanted, but a very mature drive from the 17-year-old.
If you ask any racer, second's the worst place to get in your mind. Just it's the first loser, but second's still good. From where we came from, we started on the pole, jammed the shifter, kept popping out of gear, so I fell back there midway through, but the car was on rails the last 10, 15 laps. We had the best car out here, hands down. You saw in the last lap, we gained right back up. One more lap, and I could have gotten a little rear bumper on him, and I think we could have had it. But, so close. It's always like that.
From Vegas, the Deegans moved on to Meridian Speedway, Idaho, this time on asphalt for what was to be an historic first in NASCAR.
Hailie Deegan to the lead. Can she maintain it through 3 and 4? Here comes Rouse back. No. Score 1 for the ladies. Hailie Deegan wins in Meridian.
This has to be the happiest day of my life right here, dude. It was perfect, and we did it. We did it. We won.